what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stat boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place on my jeers are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and nightgloves slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again. Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flex, so I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person, they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded.
We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5 kilos with a reach of 188 centimeters. And they'll be facing Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Saul.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
And back.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? There's a counter shot. Throws the jab and doesn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters. They bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it. Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
I don't think it's Crawford in trouble. He settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the hook. Couldn't land that jab. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Missing with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change everything in this battle. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter shot. How about that time counter? Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right, just misses. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. This has been a very competitive round between these two. The straight right just misses.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
He fails to score with that left hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Swing and a miss with the jab. Gotta let your... Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the... And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Just missing with the right uppercut. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory. And
You might just be the greatest boxing champion of all time. You see, man like me, I'm an undisputed champion of life. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, box with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, box with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. When your idols become your rivals, has a funny way of making you pick up the Bible. I've been hustling for the longest, the money's vital. Late night in the casino, I watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant the strallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, box with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me.
as expected, not a ticket left, ladies and gentlemen. We are sold out at the Grand Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches. And he'll be facing the English legend, the one and only Ricky Hitman Hatton, 65 kilos on the button. He's 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 165.
Brawlers are a nightmare.
And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. The Hitman, Ricky Hatton, fighting out of Manchester, United Kingdom, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Manchester, England, a popular and exciting junior welterweight and welterweight champion of the world, Ricky Hitman Hatton.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
Todd, I even hear fighters cannot get tickets for their friends and family. This is how much a buzz a big fight creates.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And there's the bell to start the round. There's a counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
So much firepower here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. The perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. They get one. They ring the bell, and here we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
The reaction is second to them. It's a blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any punch what you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match.
Crawford in trouble. So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. They're back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Crawford is dazed. Don't worry about the round. Take a knee. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Don't want to load up. Don't get power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried. Absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, they'll see it and they'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Just stay focused.
Right, stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing it.
Right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in.
He was thinking. He was smart. He weren't loading up, but he was still landing the.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Just don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Swarmer, good swarmer, with very smooth, like a bee just picked up and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. A straight right just misses.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. These two fighters are made for one another. There's a counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
Shots. Keep smart. Good work there. The jabs are working.
Go out there and finish him. The jab's working nice. Oh, 1-2 straight down there. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
We're loading up. You're still landing your power shots. Good work.
Into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get out.
He's back on his feet, but his opponent is licking his chops right now.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They need to turn this around halfway through. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Just missed with that hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And he misses with that jab. Misses with the straight left. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the uppercut, but misses. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Ricky Hatton has been clipped. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be this.
And there's the bell to start the round. Punches have to hurt. Caution being thrown to the wind. Are we about to see Ricky Hatton?
he quit.